Hey guys, what's up? Beast from Beast Toys here coming at you. Gonna do an opening of a Pulse exclusive Slaughters, Marauders, Spirit with, what is it, Nicole and not Freedom, and a low light Mad Marauders. So this is a Pulse exclusive pack. It was sold out until recently, go figure. Hasbro pulls this hijinks. If you haven't noticed or figured it out yet, Hasbro pulls this hijinks on majority of its stuff. Not all. There's a handful of things that do sell and don't come back, i.e. C. Ferret. But for the most part, everything else, you'll see it and, you know, you're like, oh crap, man, I missed it. This sucks. You know, I'm going to have to pay overinflated prices, whatever it may be. I ordered one of these, and then I'm like, you know, I don't, and I've said lately, you know, money is getting a little tighter. I've cut back a lot on some things and trying to actually part with stuff. I just actually don't do many auctions on eBay. I don't have a ton of stuff listed, a little over 100 items listed. I don't get too crazy. I don't have a lot of time to run back and forth with everything, so I try not to get too stupid with how much I sell, plus trying to keep below that big tax threshold and that number of sales. So I don't go crazy because I've got a crap ton of stuff. Believe me, you can tell by looking behind me, and that's just a very small fraction of stuff. I got a crap ton of stuff here, closet, across the hall closet, down the hall closet, in my kids' closets, you name it. So anyway, and not enough about that. Just saying, come full circle back to this. Number 128 is back up available on Pulse, just so you know. That's why I said Hasbro pulls these hijinks. And sometimes people will post, here's another thing that I've noticed, and again, I don't know this for a fact. Again, I always say I have no inside source. I have no ties to the toy world whatsoever, other than I collect and that's it. But I will say that, you know, before I get going here, that you can get this, and that sometimes those things come in and out of stock, and this is a small point, but you'll see sometimes, you know, people are complaining about the Stinger. It went out for a while, then it came back, then it went out. I think some of that's people's just canceling pre-orders, because I do it every now and then. I'll order up extra. There's the new Shadow Guard 2-pack and Steel Brigade figure 2-pack that's coming out. I ordered 4 total. Probably only keep 2. I do want 2. I like that Crimson Guard. And I like the Steel Brigade figures. Didn't have them as a kid, so I think it's kind of neat to get a hold of at this point. But anyway, so you're going to be able to get this, at least currently. I don't know how many more, how much restock, whatever you want to call that they did, or how much they released. I think they just put a X amount down. They get more, they order more. If they start getting a lot of pre-orders, they go ahead and say, all right, boom, let's order some more. Or they just pre-order out so much, and then when they sell it, they'll sit on it after they ship, and then they'll be like, oh, well, there's some demand. People are emailing or calling and asking about it. We're going to release the rest. However it works, I don't know. So that's just one of their, I think, marketing strategies. I'm not a big fan of it. You know, personally, you know, I think people should just, hey, we can pre-order it. We have 10,000 or we have 20,000 pre-orders. Let's order double that, and then we'll be done, you know, or I don't know. I could figure it out. I worked retail a long time ago. I'm sure I could figure it out. Anyway, enough about that. You just sit here for 4 minutes and listen to me talk about my philosophies on this. So something I've noticed, a little tab on the back so you can pull this open without digging your fingers in, creasing any more than you want to. If you want to keep the box like me right now, I said, you know, I used to collect 2 of each. Troopers I will, single figures not so much anymore, but I will try to get a good box and hang on to it to display at some point a little better than I have now. Now, single small boxes are good, but the longer 2-packs and stuff doesn't quite equate to the shelving setup I got. But anyway, no big deal. So they've added this. Also, if you look closely in the back, you don't see anything crazy or any Easter eggs of anything new. I see tents, but that doesn't equate to anything. Maybe other than the episode, which I think it's the last one of the season 1 or 2, I will creep silently into your tent or whatever it was. And yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I accidentally stumbled onto something. Who knows? We'll find out sometime down the road. Anyway, but as for these guys, I talked plenty more than I wanted to. I'm trying to keep my videos. There's the side artwork. Very good though. I like it a lot. I need my videos down to a certain time frame so I don't overdo it with my audience, or people keep interest at least. So, well, you know, it's one of those, where do you start when you got multiple figures? Well, you know, let's get low light out and just show the base low light out. I like low light. I always thought he was a cool character. Not as much in Operation Dragonfire, I know, because I kind of guess I had a soft spot for Scoop, and then when he was, and usually I like the bad guys, but when he figured it out what was going on, then low light about jacked it all up. Anyway, if you don't know, go watch Operation Dragonfire, right? So there's my base low light, little loose, feeling the crotch area, and the joints feel loose in it, so that's kind of surprising. You know, it is what it is. If there are loose pieces, let's start pulling out. He's got a big ass sniper rifle, I'm telling you. When you look at these sniper rifles they give these guys, man, low light is big. That's the same one, I think, too, that the Arctic Back got. I think that's the one. Comes with a knife, couple of flashlights, all kinds of gear, night vision goggles. Tunnel Rat, I think, has those. Somebody does. There's a knife. We get the 2 flashlights. I believe that's what these things are. These little, look like periscopes. I believe they're just all they are, flashlights. I don't know. I'm kind of the interpretation and impression of what sniper keeps 2 flashlights. 1, maybe, but you don't want to get caught, right? Snipers are always low key, right? You don't want to get caught, so you always want to keep those under wraps. Here's this famous goggles. There goes the money clip. I'm about to lose it under my chair. We're getting all kinds of goodies in here. Binoculars. I'm not sure who these go to. He's got also, man, Spirit's got a flashlight periscope too. His is a little bigger. Submachine gun. He's got a cool sniper rifle. He's got the big ass Desert Eagle. Who did I open just the other day? Oh, that yesterday. My video, oh, you can check it before. My video of Tiger Force Roadblock and Tripwire. Tripwire gets this little pistol, and Roadblock gets this big ass Desert Eagle. It's pretty cool. It's always cool. I used to like to use the Desert Eagle in Modern Warfare 2, I believe it was, or Modern Warfare 3, one of those two, when I used to play it a lot. But of course, you had to use it somewhat sparingly, especially in the campaign. You never could find a lot of ammo sometimes, or maybe I'm thinking multiplayer. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I played it. Actually stumbled across Xbox 360 store was supposed to shut down yesterday. Another story I'll tell real quick while I'm getting everything out. And ironically, I could not get on it. I tried and tried just to make sure it wasn't something I thought I was going to miss out on. I'm going to hold this up. Everything was cleared. Just in case there was something I was going to miss out on for future use or play. I couldn't get on it, so I guess I'm pretty much out of luck. I hate to see it go. Xbox 360 became a new love of mine back in around 2010. So 14, going on 15 years ago. I loved 360. It's still, to this day, probably my favorite system next to Super NES. Alright, so as I'm going to keep going as I talk. So you can trade. Here's the Eagle or Falcon, this Nycol, right? Isn't that his name? Nycol? Niol. N-I-Y-O-L. You can obviously put the feathered wings on, or you can keep him as is. I think he's got a spot. Can we put him on a shoulder? We can put him on a backpack, right? Well, I thought there was a place to put him. He's got, oh, it's on his wrist. On his wrist. Duh. Here's your base Spirit. All right, so lots of goodies here we can put on. Shovel, check. Sniper rifle, check. Big ass Desert Eagle, check. We're gonna gear him up, folks. Can gear him up. 2 knives. He's got the buck bone knife. I don't know if that one goes in there or not. Ooh, I don't like the way either one of them fit. Knife there, check. We're gonna go ahead and squeeze this one in here. Got his eagle bone, whatever that is, knife. Looks like a eagle's head bone sort of structure deal. Let's see, is there a place? There was a place for the flashlight. There is on his. I don't see one on this one. I'm pretty sure this is the same backpack that he used prior to. But we're just going to gear him up as best as we can. We're going to put our friend Niall on I'm telling you, I think this goes with, no, shows him using the submachine gun. Doesn't show him with the I don't know, just checking it out, just making sure. Shows him with the submachine gun, doesn't show him with it using anything else. So I was actually going to give this to low light, but then it shows low light with this thing. So we're going to go ahead. Submachine gun just doesn't seem to fit the character of Spirit to me. I don't know. Call me crazy or wrong. I'm just telling you what I feel. That's all right. We're going to put old Niall on here. Old Niall. You can give me a second on this one here. Yeah. You're like, B, always dropping shit, right? Knocking shit over. I'm telling you, man. Young man's game. It's a young man's game, and I'm not young. All right. Gotta do this carefully. There's one. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Okay. We can pretty much kit out. There's him kitted out, other than this weird flashlight by itself. Well, here, let me hold him up. There's that. I'm already hitting 14 minutes. I'm a little longer than I wanted, longer winded than I wanted to be. All right, so we got our extra. He needs a stand badly. Got our extra wings, our extra flashlight. Let's kit out our friend low light. So let's drop in this and this. Flashlights on top. Check. Flashlights on top. Goggles. Am I gonna have to? I wonder if this is one of those I'm gonna have to go underneath the head. We're gonna do it that way just to be on the safe side. Maybe. Probably. Because then you're like, hey, you're really gonna run over on time. Now I gotta take it apart. Yeah. Well, don't have a specific time, but it also makes it way easier to download crap the less time. With these rural America internet speeds, you'd understand, trust me. Ah, crap. Oh, I'm getting this off kilter here. I don't want the night vision goggles, although you could use them. I'll tell you what I think I will do. Actually, I think I will, sort of. We're going to drop his goggles at his neckline. See this thing, these night vision goggles don't even really want to fit on his head. Let's give him his knife. This little little comm goes in that side pouch. There's the knife over here. I didn't even check their legs. That is a stiff right there. I hate it when that happens. I don't want them loose, man. I don't want them to be almost locked in place. I always got to put pressure and make sure they open up. I just don't want to leave them that way. So yeah, the typical night vision goggles they fit tunnel rat great. This dude, not so much. I'm telling you. Yep, I think I bunged up and probably just go back with the whatchamacallit. So we can put the backpack on though. Here's what we got. So these don't fit or the shit anyway. Pardon my language, kind of irritated. They don't fit where the damn. It's better. But here he is. Other than, I'm going to pull up that. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're quite a ways in. There he is. There they both are. So, yeah, you know, if I was saying on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 7.5 to 8, roughly, as far as what I like about it. I like the, you know, I never had them hardly. I don't actually have any. Didn't have any Mad Marauders as a kid. It's nice to have these. I like Spirits being able to hold this dude up. It's pretty cool, which I just effed it up right away. So he's gonna sit down here for now as we finish up. But it is kind of cool. Color scheme, I like the color scheme a bit. Yeah, can't keep them up. Anyway, and I'm running away on it farther on time than I want to. Anyway, that's it, guys. There's what you get. So take it for what it's worth. Hope you like what you saw. At least have an idea what you want to do at this point, whether you want to buy it or not, buy it or pass on it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you can, and subscribe to get more notifications, reviews, and as always with the Mad Marauders on Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.